The dog is by your side, walking on the lead and offering beautiful eye contact as you count out loud 1, 2, 3. On 3, the dog gets a cookie. This simple and elegant pattern game can be super helpful, especially for dogs that for one reason or another feel just a little bit uncomfortable when out and about. It is Jose here from Train Me Please. Let's go. Pattern games come from Leslie McDevitt's amazing books, Control and Leashed, which you can find in the description under the video. The idea is for the dog to have a predictable and structured game. This helps with normalizing environmental changes by giving the dog something to focus on. For example, if there is something in the environment that can be scary, exciting, or distracting for the dog, we can use the 1, 2, 3 pattern game to efficiently increase distance from that stimulus. I also really like it as part of various games that I use to teach loose leash walking. So, how do we teach it? First, we want the word 3 to have mega predictability and meaning. 3 means a treat is coming. While stationary, say 3 and offer the dog a treat. Then repeat for 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Next, I like to include a little backwards movement. The next step is to do it with the dog stationary on your side. Then we introduce movement on our side. We can lure the dog and say 1, 2, 3. Reinforce on 3. The next approximation is to do the same but without the lure. Just 1, 2, 3, stop on 3 and reinforce. We can then progress to doing this without stopping. 1, 2, 3 and reinforce while moving. Next, I like to introduce the leash. I do a few rounds of the game with me stopping to offer the treat on 3 and a few in which I do not stop. The next thing to do is to generalize the behavior. We can start at home without any distractions and then progressively move the training to more and more realistic settings. Indoors with other people present, your backyard, right in front of your house, and in a quiet park can all be incremental generalization steps for you to consider. Also, when you increase the difficulty level by going somewhere new, try to make other elements of the game easier. For example, the first time you play the game at the park, make sure it is pretty calm and that there is nothing distracting super close to you. Maybe do a few rounds without even asking the dog to move first. Does that make sense? The shaping process does not need to have linear criteria progression. We can make things easier occasionally or relax some criteria when increasing other aspects of the behavior. I've got a couple of additional considerations for you coming up. But first, if you are enjoying this guide, could you please click the like button under the video? Cute photo as a thanks. If you already use the expression 1, 2, 3 in other games or situations, you can easily change it to something similar, such as A, B, C or Do, Re, Mi. The treat can be placed in the dog's mouth or on the floor between their paws. Also, this game leans a bit on classical conditioning, so technically the dog does not need to be looking at you for you to offer the treat. Could you leave me a comment below with the keyword pattern? That will let me know that you watched the video to this point. If you want to support our work here on YouTube, you can leave us a super thanks or even buy me a coffee. Link in the description below. Next, watch this video here, which will explain another fabulous pattern game. Muito obrigado. Ciao.